Hey guys, today I have a YA Christian book rec for you. It is a fantasy called Gateway to Orisha by Virginia Rose. So, full disclaimer, this is one of the few books that I've reviewed that I actually received for free. The author contacted me because she was doing celebrating an anniversary. I don't know if it was 1 or 2 years for the release of this book, and she was looking for some reviews. So, she gave me a free copy in exchange for an honest review. I will honestly say that I enjoyed the story. It is an academy fantasy, so the plot was kind of straightforward. A pair of kids, brother and sister, discover a fantasy academy and attend for training, etc., etc. There are some plot twists thrown in there. The kids in the very beginning of the book do experience a very traumatic event that causes them to lose their parents, so to speak. And years later, they actually begin looking into what happened that night, and the clues lead them to Orisha University, which actually goes by a couple different names in the story. And on discovering this path to Orisha, they really kind of discover their destiny and the fact that there are breadcrumbs left from that night that they were meant to discover and put them on the path of finding who they are in God as Christian people, and also who they are and what they're meant to carry out the mission that they have at this university and what that means in the bigger scheme of things. And it's brought together very well. That's the second thing I do want to talk about is the narration of the story is incredibly unique. It's almost like the narrator is another character themselves, and they kind of interrupt the story at times to really explain things and talk to you like they know the reader personally. I thought that was very cool, very whimsical, and very unique. The one thing I will say about the story is that it is labeled as YA fiction, but it feels very much like middle grade fiction, and that's because of the characters. I was genuinely convinced that the brother and sister were like 10 years old and 8 years old. So I was floored when I found out that they were actually teenagers in high school. They didn't act like it. They didn't talk like it. They didn't behave like that. They didn't express their emotions the way a high schooler would. So this is honestly really good middle grade fiction that I would recommend to children all day long. But I don't think that it's very good YA fiction. It doesn't feel like it was written for readers 15 and up. Nevertheless, I did enjoy the story, and I'm happy to have received a free copy. It is available, I believe, in digital and print, and you can use the book rec link in my bio to check it out, which I hope you guys do. Thank you so much for watching this video. Until next time, God bless.